What's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Amanda, back at it again with another video. So in today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys about over processing your relaxed hair, how to tell if your hair is over processed, how to avoid over processing, and steps you can take to try and repair the hair. Even though it's going to be really hard to repair it, but I'm going to tell you guys steps that one can take to try and repair this. The signs of over-processed hair. Does your hair feel rough textured and dry? Are you seeing a lot of shedding and breakage every time you touch and comb your hair? Does it look like you're creating a weave of hair on the floor? Is your hair limp and can't style well? So your hair can't hold styles, it can't hold curls, it can't hold a lot of these everyday styles that you see people posting and doing online with relaxed hair. Does your hair feel fizzy and dry like hair? Is it thin? Is it thinning out and splitting at the ends? These are all signs of over processed hair. Okay, so you don't have to have all these signs at the same time. You could have one sign, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signs, right? Each person's head of hair is different, and how your hair looks and feels over processed is determined by the texture of hair that you have. You may think your hair is over processed, whereas your hair could be suffering from protein overload, or you could be suffering from lack of moisture. So it really needs you to know your hair and examine what the problem is, go through a process of elimination and try and implement a couple of things before you can conclude that, okay, my hair is damaged from over processing. How can one avoid overprocessing? Okay, these are really easy steps that I'm sure you've heard on every single relaxer video post anyone ever posts, because this is the only way to avoid it. 1, stretch your relaxers. Please stretch your relaxers. By stretching your relaxers, I don't mean go 24 months between each relaxer. I mean have enough new growth for your stylist to clearly see where the new growth is and where the relaxed hair is. Number 2, your scalp burning. Your hair burning doesn't mean that the relaxer is working. It means you've had the relaxer on your hair, on your scalp for too long a period. To avoid this, you can base your scalp, but have your stylist know to avoid your scalp, because you do not want relaxer touching your scalp. You do not want relaxer on your hair for a time period over that what is recommended on the relaxer kit. Your relaxed hair, especially if you're going to a stylist, a new stylist, a salon, wherever you're going, try and coat your already relaxed hair in some conditioner or a Vaseline. Vaseline is the best. I have a lot of people using Vaseline, a hair food, a moisturizer. Try and coat your already relaxed hair with some kind of product to avoid the relaxer basically sitting on that piece of hair and processing the hair. Right, and the most important step I would have to say is use a neutralizing shampoo. Make sure your salon is using a neutralizing shampoo. A neutralizing shampoo makes sure that all the relaxer has left your hair, your scalp, wherever your relaxer is, because it has a color indicator. If it's dark pink in relation to Dark and Lovely, so the Dark and Lovely neutralizing shampoo, it has a pink color indicator. If there's still relaxer in your hair, it's very rich dark pink. But if the relaxer is all out of your hair, it turns white, and it's a tedious process washing your hair until that foam is white, but it will be the difference between your hair shedding and your hair being strong and having integrity. So make sure that you're using a neutralizing shampoo. So now the final step, how do you fix your hair? Now you've realized that, okay, I don't have a protein overload, or I'm not lacking, moisture in my hair because I've done a couple moisture treatments and my hair is still feeling dry and brittle and fizzy and breaking off and shedding. What could be the problem? Could it be overprocessing? How do you fix overprocessing? It depends on how severe your overprocessing is. So firstly, you're gonna have to baby that hair. You're gonna have to baby that hair and try moisture treatments, try avoiding heat, do some protective stylings, basically just to make sure that that hair is not getting heat damaged in any way, to make sure that that hair is not getting pulled and overly tugged, you're over manipulating your hair. Try and baby that hair and leave the hair alone. Secondly, I'm gonna say avoid protein treatments for a little while, because your hair is already dry and brittle from over processing. You wouldn't want to add a protein treatment that's going to further dry out your hair. I don't know if that makes sense. I know a lot of people say the protein treatment adds strength back into your hair. However, I feel like in South Africa, for example, that is where I am, we don't have a lot of reconstructive protein treatments that are affordable to the everyday person. So things such as Olaplex, right? Olaplex have reconstructive properties. We don't have a lot of those. We have a lot of protein treatments and moisture treatments. So I'm going to say avoid protein treatments for a little bit and move towards sulfate-free shampoos, moisturizing deep conditioners that add the moisture back into your already dry, brittle hair. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. Leave the hair alone. I already said leave the hair alone. And if you feel like you've tried all those things and your hair is still breaking up and feeling brittle, then I'm gonna say start to trim the hair that's over processed away slowly. Okay. I know a lot of people are gonna say, you know, do a big chop, just cut off that hair, just that. A lot of people don't like to see their hair cut off completely, just like what you're going to see with my client here. So what I've been doing is literally trimming her hair off slowly, trimming the damaged hair off slowly. That way you get rid of the over processing. Unfortunately, you cannot reverse over processing. You can just correct hair that is coming out. You correct the new growth until all the over processed hair is gone. But yeah, guys, those are my tips on over processed hair, how to spot it, how to avoid it, and tips and tricks. If you guys have anything to add or any suggestions or any form of correction, please leave it in my comment box below. I love engaging with you guys, and thank you so much for you guys being present in my videos. Without further ado, enjoy the rest of the video. See you guys on Thursday. Bye.